Hello folks, this is Vincent Virga, President of PFS Wealth Management Group with your July 2015 Educational Economic Update. In this month's video, we're going to talk about some of the major economic events from last month and give you some insight into what they might mean for you as an investor. Please stay tuned at the end for a required disclosure statement. Greece once again was at the center of headlines last month as the country edged even closer to financial meltdown. On the domestic side, second quarter earnings season kicked off, giving investors a clearer picture of how companies did last quarter. In mid-July, Greek and European negotiators were finally able to hammer out a compromise that keeps Greece in the Eurozone, while instituting some of the reforms creditors wanted to see. However, just in the few short weeks, the wheels seem to be coming off the deal already, as both sides seem ultimately wanted very different things. Greeks wanted austerity relief and debt restructuring, while their creditors wanted further reforms. Will this deal lead to a final resolution on Greece's issues? We're not sure. Earnings season came into focus in July, and the picture so far is just so-so. Out of 263 of the S&P 500 companies, earnings were up just 3.2% year over year on essentially flat revenue. The energy sector is dragging on the overall earnings growth because of the low oil prices. If we take energy companies out of the equation, analysts expect overall S&P 500 earnings to be up 5.3% year over year on 1.2% higher revenues. The results tell us that a lot of the weakness companies experienced in the first quarter stayed with them in the second. Will U.S. firms be able to shake off the doldrums in the second half of the year? It's hard to say. With the European and Chinese economies still struggling with growth, the global demand picture just doesn't seem to look too strong. Domestically, the economic picture is doing reasonably well. Hiring is increasingly steady, and wage growth is edging upwards. But consumer sentiment unfortunately dropped in July, more than likely because of the concerns about Greece and China. We also got our first look at second quarter domestic gross product, which showed the economy grew at about 2.3% last quarter. While economists had predicted higher growth, it's still a vast improvement on the 0.5% the economy grew in the first 3 months of this year. The Federal Reserve met once again in July, and though no interest rate changes were announced, the central bank reiterated its intentions to raise interest rates this year. The Fed cited a few areas of improvements. Number one, in the job market, in its support of its intentions through future decisions will still be contingent on further job gains. Our expectations baked into stocks and bonds, here too, ladies and gentlemen, we don't know for certain, but the Fed has been telegraphing its rates play for months now. So we hope that the markets won't overreact when rates finally start to go up. How fast will interest rates go up when they do? We don't know how fast the Fed will start raising rates, but everything they've said thus far tells us they'll move cautiously and keep an eye on the data as they go. How soon will your credit card rates go up? Well, that's going to depend on your credit card, but it may very well happen in the next billing cycle, so keep an eye on your next statement. Looking ahead, investors will be looking for earnings surprises and gauging expectations for the third quarter. The economic picture is pretty mixed right now, so investors will be keeping a close eye on data in the coming weeks. As always, we're keeping a close eye on the markets, and we will update you as necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for our July Educational Economic Update. If you have any questions or concerns about what we've discussed, please give our office a call at 201-339-7300. Some of our upcoming events that we'd like to share with you: on August 18th, 19th, and 20th, we're going to be hosting a retirement income strategy seminar. It's going to be held in Mountainside, New Jersey. If you'd like to attend, please give our office a call, and we'd love to have you come. Once again, this is Vincent Virga, President of PFS Wealth Management Group, signing off for the month of July 2015. Please remember that nothing we talk about here is a recommendation. If you'd like to discuss your personal financial situation, please give us a call, once again at 201-339-7300. We'd be happy to talk to you. While we believe the information in this report is reliable, we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or a solicitation for the purchase or sale of security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decision. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you next month.